This can't wait any longer. It's time to find the truth about Brennan. There's no way he comes back after being gone for over a year. At that point, he should have been dead. It just doesn't make sense.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking them, slapping up. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops.
Hey, Chase. Oh, hey, Alex. How are you feeling about the new season that's upon us? Feeling great. Can't wait for a fresh start and hopefully no more injuries heading forward. Yeah, I agree. Last season was awful. I was out from a snowboarding incident and you were out because of a back injury. That's right. I'm putting a limit on myself of how many sprint car races I can do because I want to focus on winning races in the Cup Series. I think that's
He's not real! The Dark of 17 is here!
What was that? Oh boy. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corey. He's making an announcement about a conspiracy of Brennan. We're going over there to check out what he's saying. Oh boy, what is bro waffling about him today? Y'all notice how strange things have been around here since he's returned? It feels awfully fishy. What do you mean when you said that he was working for evil? Brennan did literally nothing when he came back. I don't think you're telling the truth. My guy, you must have slept on how weird he's been acting recently. Oh, and a loose battery. I call that BS. That would have fallen out before the beginning of the race, period. A battery could have fallen out at any given point of the race. It's not his fault. Bubba, where is your common sense? If the battery was loose, would it be easier to be flung off the car or being secured and stable?
If I were to recall, I was racing with him side by side and swerved onto the track for some odd reason, and William was with me as that's happening, right?
I'm not sure what to say, but I do agree that he was swerving. See, exactly. My senses are saying that he tried to intentionally hurt somebody, which would have been Chase here. Alex? What are you doing here? I'm trying to figure out the same with you, man. Look, we aren't denying anything you're saying, but some of it may not be true. Bro, facts! No, I agree. Some of what I may say may not be even true, but I'm telling you, something feels fishy about him. Dude, what you're saying is more than likely nonsense. We're all tired of your conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy. It's the truth. Oh my God! You know what? I really don't have time for this. I'm out of here, everybody. You know what? Same here. Come on, boys. Let's skedaddle. Way to go, dude. You started a war between all of us with that sign. Literally, what war? Are you stupid? Listen, everyone has their difference and that's fine. I'm just telling them I'm connecting the dots between all these events about him. You know what? I'm done. I've had enough of this. Fine. Like I said before, I don't need your help. I can do this by myself. Good for you. Wow, that was really feisty. And I thought arguing with Manny was worse. I think what everyone could use right now is a little bit of smooth jazz. Haha, good one, Aiken. But I'm puzzled about Corey and Alex arguing with each other, and the fact that they are friends. Wonder what got them all worked up. Oh, this has been going on for a while now. They had an argument about Brennan when they were talking to Venk on a video call.
What's up?
Well, first of all, you look like a wreck.
Surprise, I know.
As I was gonna say, it's about Brennan.
Which one?
Corey thinks he's acting sus, and yes, after today, he'll stop posting about Among Us.
Why is that?
Something doesn't feel right about him. All of his claims feel off.
Look, Corey, I am not in a good mood right now, so I'm just gonna say that you're overreacting. I know it's a shocker he's back, but that doesn't mean it's not a threat. I mean, 78 did say he brought back everyone he killed, and Brennan was one of them. I'd say let's wait a bit, and if something comes up, then we could talk about it.
That's what I said, but Corey wasn't listening, because I know something is wrong.
Corey, I'm just saying. We don't want to jump to conclusions and find out he's truly returned, not everyone think we're all crazies.
No, we have to act now. I don't understand why you two don't believe me. That's not what we're saying, Corey. We're not denying your claims, but Venk's right. What if he is back for good and we're just panicking? You know what? I don't need this. I don't need you or you. I will get rid of Brennan because I know he's going to destroy us all. And don't come crawling back to me when the world turns into a million pieces.
Corey, wait.
We all know that Corey is passionate about finding the truth. And that day, it really tested him when Alex kind of shut him down on his thoughts about it. And that, my friends, is one way how you can lose friendships. Well, I'll say this. I believe Corey can find the answer to the mystery, but he won't be able to do it without Alex. These two have a strong history fighting against something like this. If anything, they're incomplete without each other. They need to fix their friendship before things get out of hand. I agree with you, Ralph. Hi, Alex. How are you?
Don't talk to me right now!
Okay then, maybe another time. Harrison, I swear, 10% of your camera roll actually contains people, like family and friends, and then the other 90 is full of memes. Hey guys, do you know what's going on with Alex? Oh, that, yeah, him and Alex had an argument about you. About me? Well, not just them, but everyone had an argument about if you were evil or not. It was chaos. So whose side are you on? Wow, what a question, Ty. Let me guess. Corey started it. Yup. That guy's a knucklehead, trying to accuse me for being evil when all I did was basically trying to survive. Yeah, dude, that's messed up. Which is why I like hanging out with you guys instead of with him and Alex, like traitors leaving me to die.
Hey, what matters most is that you're alive.
Yeah. So, where's Noah? The last thing he said to me was that he was going to do a wee bit of trolling. Not sure what that would be, but who bothers?
Don't worry, SpongeBob. Whatever's rummaging through your cupboards, we'll find it. Oh, sweet. Free cheese.
Oh, dang! This sucker spits fire!
Alright, Harper, it's time to put your toys away. We got business tomorrow with the Earth's leaders for tomorrow's meeting.
Howdy. Hey, Harper. Listen, all these guns have been properly tested and cleaned. Man, do I love this AK-47. That thing spits! Yeah. Hey, lads, off topic here, but do you all believe what Corey is saying about Brennan? I do. Same here. I do believe Corey is right, and I think it's best we help him find out about this mystery. But if we can get Hendrik Fan on this case, the chances of cracking down and preventing a mass scale war would be great. Let's do it then. We can get Alex since he and Corey are a powerful duo for that whole DO-17 malarkey. We can try, but with how recent tensions between the two have been, I don't think that's likely. Well, we're gonna need all the help we can get in order to crack down Case 27. These dark teams are getting really annoying. Like, how do they keep randomly popping out of nowhere? It's like they're purposely trying to divert us from one another, making our brains hurt. Not to mention the rise of the Sultanate of Earth 11 rebels mainly working for the Dark of 91 and 56. It's making me train so hard to the point I'm going to break down. I'm sorry to hear that. We're trying the best we can. Oh, and by the way, nice sheen. Thanks, Trigger. That's their goal. They're purposely wearing us down physically and mentally. If we have a group of us splitting their focuses on one dark team, I think it will be time and energy saving. What do y'all think? I like your idea, but the Dark of 91 and 56 have already merged, so that kinda defeats the purpose of that. Not unless you send more guys to help out with that merge. You make a good point there, Scott. How about we ask them to stop fighting using the power of friendship? What? It's worth a try. Hey, Hendrik Fan, I've got a question I want to ask, but you don't have to answer it. What has been going on with Alex and Corey recently? It's just a disagreement they have about a certain topic, but I'm sure they'll sort it out eventually. That's the only thing I'll say. What kind of disagreement are you talking about? Is there something that we should be concerned about? Like I said, nothing to worry about right now. I feel like there's something you're hiding from us. Dude, he doesn't have anything more to say. Leave him be. But this is a serious question. This could mean something.
Where did you come from?
If he had something he would feel certain to talk about in this discussion, he would say it.
But could this be about the Dark of 17 stuff?
Or my capital that's dying for goodness sake.
We need to know everything we can to destroying them once and for all.
Guys. I'm sorry, I lost my temper a bit there. But to some people's point, I would say something if I was certain of what Alex and Corey were arguing about, which I'm not. I get that, man. Yeah, sorry for all the speculations. No, you're all fine. Anyways, let's talk about something positive of what we've accomplished. All we ever do is talk about something negative in meetings like this. That we never get to talk about all the positives that we had accomplished from the teams we've successfully defeated. You know what? I'm down for that. Yeah, me too. Well, that was a bit rowdy. Oh well, I'm gonna go over to William and play some games with him. You know what? Talking about the positives we've done really did make this meeting feel a whole lot better than it did earlier. Yeah, bro. I'm a metal pipe out of here. See you, everyone. I better get going too. Got a long travel ahead myself. See you, Hendrik fan. See you, Vank. Night, H. Good night, Solomon. Hendrik fan. Where are you going? What do you think? I'm following him. You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. Me too.
Smell of summer in Savannah, tailgate drop, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's my hometown. Yeah, that's my hometown. New York City, subway on the run, San Diego servers soaking in the sun. That's my hometown.
Hey, Hendrik fan. What are you doing out here? Oh, hey guys. I come here whenever I'm stressed or need some place to be to relax. Especially earlier today, I was a little angry at everyone. I understand that, sir, but you know it's important not to lose your temper.
Yeah, dude, just gotta be as cool as a cucumber.
I know. That's a nice view. I see why you come here. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Exactly where I would take my girlfriend out on a date and eventually becoming my wife.
Also taking moments like this to enjoy before moving into the next chapter of my life. We all know how that feels. It's a part of life, and it's only just the beginning. You'll be just fine, Hendrik fan. Good things will come to you. Thanks, Donald. That was very relaxing. It sure was. Oh, by the way, Donald, what were you calling me earlier for? To talk about Case 27. Case 27. Tell me more. It's about Brennan and his mysterious return. Corey has mostly been trying to figure out how he returned and strange acts that has been going on with him. I see. And we do need your help and support so we can conclude about the truth of him. Hey, I'm open to whatever concern you guys have. And I trust Corey that he knows what he's doing with this, especially since he and Alex saved my butt from the DO-17 that took place 2 years ago.
Perfect. Now let's get out of Dodge before it gets pitch black in these woods of Tennessee.
Yeah, come on. You got
Come on.
I'm gonna get Come on.
Come here, Chase.
All right, now let's try this.
Destroy.
No,
you should destroy the
child.
Destroy the child.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't do that. Oh my god. You suck.
Come on now. Leave me
There you go. You should have gone for that up smash, Brennan.
Yeah, I should have. It's not easy playing with a character I usually don't pick.
Nah, y'all suck. I cooked y'all in that last game.
Dude, you're so lucky I wasn't playing that game. I would have destroyed you with Olimar.
Olimar? Bro, I destroy your Pikmin every time. And then I blast you away with PK Freeze right after.
Bro, I have PTSD of you screaming Ice Spice whenever you use PK Freeze on me.
It's nice playing with you guys, but I gotta get home and rest up for tomorrow. Alright, take care, man. Thanks, William.
Yo, who wants to play next?
Yeah,
Alright, give me the controller.
Alright, I'm gonna go with my main, Olimar.
Boy, you're gonna get destroyed.
Kirby, I choose you.
What are you, 12 years old?
Hey, don't judge me.
Alright, Cody, it's just you that has to choose. Cody, why Pyra and Mithra?
Listen, they're a good character to play as.
Real!
All right, bud, we're here.
Welcome, guys. Glad you're all here. You wanted to talk about Case 27 from what I've been told. That's right, about how all Brennan's return just doesn't add up. Alright, tell me all about it. As you know, when me, Alex, and Brennan went to go look for a game for William to play, we stumbled against the Dark of 17, which only me and Alex escaped. When he finally returned about a year and a half later, I knew something wasn't adding up, because before we encountered the DO-17 for the first time, I remember he filled up a little while ago having more than half a gas in his tank. So when he made up that story of running out of gas and barely escaping that cult, I knew that was BS. I can already tell he's lying it up to something. Exactly, but the problem is, so many of us are blind by his devices. Another thing is how vicious he fell down after the 13 car physically dragged him down. Alex and I saw it with our own eyes. Heh, so much for barely escaping. Now that we have all the background information about him, what makes you think he's working for evil? This is my favorite part, Hendrik fan. Never before the encounter of the DO-17 would he attempt to cause intentional harm or potential threats to anyone. A really chill dude. However, of recent, he never secured Haley's lug nut from the side of the road, take out a battery from his own, causing Chase to crash in that 5-hex exhibition race, his broken steer shaft crashing into Kyle and causing a pileup in I-85, bumping into one of Hendrik fan's trophies and hurt Martin, the smell of corn from him all day after random tire marks were spotted on Rusty's farm destroying his fields a couple weeks ago, and giving a concussion to Hall when he played volleyball with him down in Sarasota. Wait a minute, slow down. I understand the battery part, but when did all the other events happen? Off camera. Oh, okay. What's your point? My point is that this is a different Brennan. You ever think of a guy you knew for a long time who's a solid guy, disappeared for almost 2 years, and comes back with a completely different character? He's an android. More than that, he was cloned, and I think this all has to do with the Dark of 17. I love the investigation. I'm so glad I took criminal justice in high school. That's as far as I've been able to get up to. If the Dark of 17 claimed they ate Brennan when the organization was publicly known, would they have spared any kind of DNA or something before they killed him? Why don't we check his phone? What? His phone. Everyone carries a mobile phone with them wherever they go, so why don't we check any video surveillance from his phone and get an idea of what the DO-17 has done in order to clone him? Actually, I have the video of it. How? The video I have is beyond classified and extremely disturbing. Well then declassify it. We gotta see that video. Hold on, are you absolutely sure you want to see that video? Yeah! Hendrik fan, we need to see that video. Okay. This video has only been seen between me and one other person. You all are going to be the next 9 to see this. News from the surface, my liege. We have found car 748 that escaped their own body form, a civilization of stock cars that live in this world.
You have done great honor to track those escapers too. It is time to let this ever stow our presence. First, we must face up to the rules that did not escape. What the heck is this? Why are you looking at me like that? Get away from me! No! No!
Oh, damn, that's a lot. Whew, I'm startled by this. They didn't spare anything of him. Broke him in two and left nothing. Don't go into details, man. Wait, what's that at the bottom left corner? Anyone see that book? A brown book with a strapped dude on the cover of it? Ah, I didn't even notice that. That book. If he was cloned from this version, could that book possess the steps of how Brennan's clone was created? Maybe they didn't want the video to see how they did it. That book has got juicy information what we need about Brennan. We got it! Now we need an operation to go find that brown book. But I'm not going down there myself. I need help to go find that. Thompson, sketch that notebook. You got it. Operation will begin in 7 days, 10 p.m. Eastern. You heard the Polish machine. We've got homework to do. Patrick, Harper, when we get back, send out letters to specific people qualified for the mission. All right, gentlemen, I'll see you all in the week. Good night, and God bless. Well, gentlemen, the time has come. And we've got our finest infantry for the task. And that's not all of them yet. Who are we missing? As much as I'm not in the mood to be working with you, I don't have any other choice. Whatever. And Billy, how did you, out of all drivers, get drafted for this? Honestly, I have no idea. 'Cause he's a dub name. Just show us what we need to do. We've got ourselves a mystery about Brennan Poole. We've suspected that he has been acting unusual since his return from the absence, according to Corey. Yes, me and Alex have known him long enough to know that this is not the same Brennan as before. My hypothesis is that this Brennan is an android working for the DO-17. That's where the mission comes in, Operation Blackout. We've discovered a highly classified video of the death of Brennan Poole, but we've noticed from the video was a brown leather notebook strapped closed at the bottom left corner of this image. We believe that notebook contains crucial information to finding the truth of Brennan. That's it? You want us to go down there and retrieve one notebook? What I don't get is why do we have so many soldiers for this mission? The reason for that is in case this notebook has been moved around, very difficult to find, or something else very crucial that we need to find out about. We're out of here in 10 minutes. Now let's load up! 1, 2, 3, testing. This is Dover. Do you read? Over. Dover, this is Stripe 2. We read you loud and clear. 1 minute remains on the clock. All systems are in order.
Request permission to execute the mission.
Hendrick fan, requesting permission to execute the mission. Operation Blackout is a go. Blackout, this is Dover. 10-4. Oh boy, this is my favorite part. What are you talking about? My favorite part of the video. Huh? What video? Apparently, this is where the average Joe's tax-paying dollars goes to, gentlemen. Chevy and Jack playing Smash Bros. On the expensive TV. Yeah! Oh my god! That's another W in the books for me. Dang, Jack, you suck. What? How am I supposed to win against this man who plays a child with a baseball bat and the most annoying moveset known to man? It's called getting good, bro.
Blackhawk, checking in. Over.
Blackhawk, this is Dover. How's the driving going so far? I don't know, man. It gives me the kind of vibes driving down 95 in the winter coming home for Christmas. Kinda nice, now thinking about it. What's your 20? About 5 miles out of target location. I'll tell you what's 5 miles out is Jack getting spiked off stage by Chevy. Dude, Chevy is annoying with this. It's not even funny. I'm just better. He's using the TV screen to play SSBU again? Yes, bro, I'm bored.
I'll tell you what.
We're about to change that right now because we have arrived at our destination. Dover, this is Blackhawk. We reached the entrance. Heading down now. It's a little dirty down there. Looks like this place has been cleaned already. Got my rifle ready. Stay sharp. At 9 o'clock.
There's a hallway that leads down for miles. Check there.
10-4. So why is that you're not talking to Corey? He's made a whole big deal out of Brennan recently, so we had an argument, and I thought he was taking it way too far up until now. That's what friends do, and that's alright. But he knows that you and him suffered watching Brennan sink to those DO-17 cars, and he wants to find out why all of what's happened recently doesn't add up to the Brennan you used to know. He cares about everybody. Well, if we don't find that notebook, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Dover, I found it. Yeah! All right, I'm talking about. We found what we need. Now let's bring our men home. Rendezvous at the entrance at the hallway. We've got everyone? Are we missing that one guy with eyeballs? We're missing Billy. Billy, this is Harper. We're at the rendezvous point. Do you copy? Billy, this is Harper. The package has been received. Please respond. Over. That's a little creepy that we're missing somebody. Think something strange is happening down here? Wait, no. Why is the multiverse in the Dark of 17 mentioned here? Did he disconnect his radio? All I hear is static. Billy turned off his audio and camera. We have no communication with him. Why would he do that? There's no one else but us here. We're not alone. Guys, this book talks about the Dark of 17 and the multiverse. Rate it. What does it say? August 27th, 2019. The Dark of 17 is an organization of cars that have been shut down by various NASCAR teams in all series to create a new world order to all, and will strike in the year 2022, followed by another grand finale of attempting mass domination a couple years after. That was written 5 years ago. What the hell? Have we been lied to this whole time? Read about the multiverse. Oh my god. What? December 6th, 2018. Millions will become fooled and brainwashed that the eventual ideal multiverse is non-existent, and any participating member will create divisions amongst each other and sponsor violence. Billy, where the hell were you? Were you trying to give us all a heart attack? I see him too. Wait a minute. If that's the real Billy that's talking to us via radio, then who is that? Corey, check in! Alex, check in! Harper, come in! Patrick! Oh my gosh. Nothing at all? Negative. Nothing but static and offline cameras. We need a rescue team to retrieve those men back home safe. But that book, some of which I believe is true about the multiverse. When you think about it, since when has there been a multiverse start? There's no physical way to travel through space and end up on someone's place magically. It never made any sense to me. Lads, those quotes I mentioned of everything getting ugly and dark, it's finally been revealed. Hey, get off it! Get off it! The hell? I know, right? Nothing you'd see in your everyday life. You should have never came down here in the first place. You remember what happened 2 years ago, don't you, Corey and Alex? I knew it! You were behind all of this all along! I knew you'd eventually find the truth about me. I just didn't know how long it would take for you to find these subjects. You clone cars? Yes, sir. How the F did you manage to make an android out of me? Simple. I swabbed your DNA, bought some sheet metal, motor axles, exhaust, all the necessary parts to form a one-to-one version of you. But why are you doing this? What did we do that made you this mad? This is all revenge on Hendrick Fan 24/7 and everyone who treated me like dirt! How? It all started back in January of 2018 when I first arrived at Hendrick Fan's place. I was supposed to be filmed as a part of his new NASCAR Cup Craziness series for his YouTube channel, which is then called 24 Flameswagger. Unfortunately, upon my arrival, it wasn't a warm welcome like I thought it was going to be. Yeah, we can't really do a whole lot with your car since it's a fantasy paint scheme. What? What do you mean? You want to be representing this scheme, am I wrong? You're not. That was my mistake. I thought you were going to the Cup to drive the 27 for RCR, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. Well, then what do I do? I have an idea.
Oh, hey, are you Brennan Poole? Yeah, I'm Brennan Poole. I'm here for NASCAR, Rookie of the Year. You mean rookie? Yeah. You come to the right place. So, how do I get in? I'm afraid you're gonna have to get your butt kicked. But I don't want to get my butt kicked!
And from that moment on, I felt pure hatred and humility in front of his only 12 views on YouTube. Bruh, even when all of that was done, I was treated like an outsider to everybody. No one wanted to associate with me since I never had a real car and the countless jokes you made about me. I don't ever recall a time when we've disrespected you. We've included you in our journeys and activities. Yeah, so to Alex's point, what are you waffling about? Oh, I forgot how much you take jokes seriously. Is that what it's all about? Because you felt like an outsider? Dude thinks he's special. Even so, you need to learn how to take jokes, dude. No wonder why no one hangs out with you. Shut up! What was that for? This is a real sad villain arc. I know, it's real dumb. How did you get the cars that shut down? Did you clone them too? Yes, I did. They represented as the androids to the original. In fact, The Brennan that's been hanging out with all of you most of the time was the clone version of me. The heck? Dang, how did we not notice that? I made the DO-17 kill my copy so I could fake my death to all of you and make people wonder how I managed to escape by making up that dramatic story I told everyone. And you thought the one who's speaking to you right now was the clone, wasn't it, Corey? Oh, darn you! At the time of MCC7, I managed to swap some DNA of retired cars to make them evil and appear 10 episodes later debuting in NASCAR Cup Craziness 17, which is why the whole thing is called the Dark of 17. Oh, this whole time I thought it was the car number 17. Now that makes sense. Fool! You bitch. Just like how everyone on a mass scale has been told about the multiverse. There is no such thing as a multiverse, or multiverse guardian, or warrior, or planets, or portals, or space, or anything else. It's all just land, and everyone's divide themselves from the outside world. If there was a multiverse, how in the world would you be able to travel through space to another planet when there's no physical way to break the barrier? Not only that, months or even years to reach another planet. All of that just to divert everyone's attention to all the Dark of 17 and the series of Dark teams. So, after the DO-17 fell, how did the other Dark teams kept forming? Simple. I wrote a backup plan and spread it to what you would call Earth 61. Because I knew the Dark of 17 was going to fall apart. Their plan was to avenge the fallen and spread to other places to avenge them if they fell. Surprisingly, a lot went to be at that Earth 0 place. Not only are you responsible for domestic attacks, but for multiple crimes against cars and humanity. Once I get my hands on you, you're done for, you hear me? That won't happen. That's because you're out of gas. We're all out of gas too. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got a deal to make with Hendrik Fan 24/7. Brennan! Brennan, come back here right now! Brennan! Brennan! What do you want us to do with them? Do whatever, I don't care. Well, what do you guys want to do? I don't know. Still kinda hungry. Bro, you just ate some metal. Calm down with that stuff. Anyone want to race? Heck yeah. Wait, what about the cars here? Later we can deal with them. They won't be going anywhere. Alright, let's go race. Yeah! Alex, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got you and everyone in this mess. The infantry murdered, and starting a conflict between you and everyone about Brennan. If I just kept my mouth shut, none of this would have happened. No, Corey, I'm sorry. I should have listened to you all along. Turns out you're right about Brennan, and I was just prone to being so dense about it. If it weren't for you and being the one to find about the truth, we'd all be done for sooner than later. We may be out of gas and may die here, but I just want to let you know, Alex, I'm glad to be your friend and help you from NASCAR Cup Craziness 17 to now. Dude, I'm not in the mood for some emotional stuff right now. May neither, and May 3. Oh, hey, Brennan. I ain't planning on dying today. What are you doing? Something I've waited too long to do. Shoot, you chose the wrong day to mess with the Polish machine. your pistol! Wait a minute, was that Hendrik fan?
Behind you!
Dang it, I'm out! I hate being out of gas and fighting enemies off. Billy, I tip my hat to you defending my life from that guy. Thank you, partner. No problem, man. Well, now what? I hope we've got a rescue team coming to get us.
And there's a fight between Kale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing.
Alright, what's that? You two, go! Enough! What in the world? How did Brennan and Hendrik Fan get into a fight? Was Corey right about Brennan this whole time? What in the actual truck were you doing, Brennan? Like I said earlier, something I've waited too long to do. Too long to do? What exactly? Ever since NASCAR Cup Craziness 2, the very first day of my arrival, I've been treated like trash, constantly bullied, and being scripted to make myself look like a fool on camera for over 6 years! Brennan, that's not true. Come on now. This is not the real... Oh, yes, it is! I am the reason the Dark of 17 was created in the first place! I faked my death by cloning myself and serving as bait for all of you to fall for that trap! And it doesn't even end there. I was the one who made a backup plan when the Dark of 17 fell to create the Dark of 88, and the team after that, and the team after that, and so on and so forth. The multiverse doesn't even exist! Are you sure they're down there? Well, the tracker says they are. Jeez, this place is giving me the creeps. You know the drill. Stay frosty and don't get caught. There's most likely going to be hostiles down there. Let's get them, save them, and get out of Dodge. You've caused all this chaos because I've treated you that poorly. Not only are you a war criminal, but you are a dumb mother trucker. Over, this is Chevy. Hostages has been found. Over.
I have a deal I want to make.
I can turn myself in. However, there's a twist. Nothing to do with racing at all. It will be a match. A wrestling match in front of the whole crowd that will determine the outcome of the fate of this town. Rules are simple. If you win, I turn myself in like I promised. If I win, then you will be forced to leave this place at once and never come back. That's the kind of deal he wants to make? My gosh, stakes are so high. Where's the infantry? They killed them all. What? Who's they? These dead androids. Turns out Brennan was actually real, and the android we thought was doing all the damages were the copies of certain Piston Cup racers. Holy shift. Do we have a deal or not? Alright, we have a deal. Excellent. I knew you'd take it on since you've begun wrestling at a young age. I'll give you 3 weeks to prepare for the duel. Plenty of time. No stress. You're right. No stress. See you in 3 weeks, Hendrik Fan 24/7. Hey, don't worry about him. Everyone get back on the road where you need to go. You got some work to do, son. Yeah, I know. One thing I'll say is to protect that tone link. You know it keeps coming in and out. Yeah. Everyone ready? Not yet. Billy, can you hand me that? Just want to make sure no more clones or androids are being produced before we get out of here. Good. Now let's go.